Alrighty, the day has come. It's Selection Sunday, and we're gonna be going through this bracket. Just going through the year. This is what we've been waiting for all season long, and this is why we do it. I'm here to welcome my good friend Josh Buck to the program. He's gonna be going through this bracket with us,
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for
and
having me, bro. Thank you for the call, and I'm glad to be here.
yeah, of course, we're gonna have a good time, and it might take a while, but it's gonna be good content, and hopefully we get some good picks right. Maybe one of us will have a perfect bracket. You never know. You never
I'm
know.
feeling it, bro.
But yeah, picks will be on the page, Average Guy Hoops, and we'll have Bucks picks there as well. But before we get started, I got a couple shout outs to make. First, this hat, Flow State Vintage, I believe, in Oxford, Ohio. Picked this up a few weeks ago, and I told the boy I'd shout him out, and I never did. So doing that right now. Also picked up this little polo for my alma mater. Shout out Red Hawks. Used to be the Redskins. And I will have boots on the ground on Wednesday night in Dayton in the first four. Super excited about that. Maybe gonna see Buck, and we'll have a good time.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, I know you guys see this hoodie I'm wearing. Average Guy Hoops. Long time coming. We've been working on it. Got a limited OG collection dropping tomorrow. 15 hoodies, 15 t-shirts, and 23 hats now. I already sold one. My sister bought one. Prices will be in the reel/post. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but more info on that soon. Give a quick look at the t-shirt real quick, and maybe I'll go grab the hat. I don't know, but that t-shirt's just pretty simple black tee. Road to March. On the back we got this graphic that I made myself using AI. Little buses on this crazy road, some fans, and then just a little capper down there, placing some bets there at the bottom. It's a long road, November to March. You know how it is, Buck. It's treacherous. These teams go through it, and we go through it as well. So um, I also forgot. I got a logo on the sleeve as well. Um, those will be up for sale tomorrow, limited stock, and buy them before they sell out. Medium through double XL. And like I said, 23 hats. But yeah, that's all I got for the shout outs. And let's get into it. How about it, Buck?
Yes, sir. I'm excited, man. Let's go.
That Wi-Fi, man, is brutal, but at least we can hear you. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. All right. So we're starting off Tuesday, March 17th. These teams, they punched their ticket, but they got to play an extra game like our Red Hawks do. So yeah, 6:40 on Tuesday. We got UMBC out of the America East, and then they're taking on Howard. I'll start us off here. Early in non-con, I took UMBC a couple times. They did well for me. Sometimes they didn't. They had a tough loss to Army that one night. I don't know if you remember that. They finished the season strong, and they were the top. They were the cream of the crop of their league, and now they get to prove themselves in March, which is what every team here wants. But they're playing this Howard team that they've been just annihilating everybody in their conference. I mean, their conference is pretty much garbage. I'll say
Yeah.
that. But yeah, what you got anything on this game? You
I
like
mean,
anything here?
yeah, UMBC seems to be a team that we see consistently in March out of their conference. They always seem to be one of the ones that I specifically see from American East. I haven't looked at Howard too much this year. I think their conference is also pretty weak, but I'd say I'm gonna have boots on the ground for this game as well. I think me and my dad are gonna go Tuesday night and Wednesday night, so I'm excited for that. But I'm leaning towards UMBC here already just to start us off.
I hear you. And this line is opened at 2.5. UMBC is the favorite. I'm probably gonna have to agree with you there. Check the picks page if we take it or not. But no, I mean it's a great matchup. It's gonna be a great basketball game. I mean, over under sitting at 141.5. They're gonna get buckets. They're gonna be playing hard. I just think UMBC comes out of the better conference slightly, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. Take the picks page. It's a toss up for me. I haven't made my decision yet here, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It could go.
looking at
It
the
could go.
stats.
It could go either way.
Yeah, looking at the stats,
It could go
UMBC is
either
pretty
way.
spread out. They got four guys averaging around 10 points per game. So, I mean, I think I do think they have the edge. I didn't know the spread before you told me, but 2.5 seems about right for me. It should be a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. And we'll see what we end up taking there. But maybe once we get into that the first round, I'll make a decision. But next we're the night game, 9:15. We got Texas, NC State. How do you feel about Texas making the bracket?
I don't know. I mean, a bubble this year is low key pretty weak. 18 and 14 in the SEC. I mean, committee always seems to favor the SEC over other conferences, so it kind of makes sense that they're giving. I mean, Texas, Auburn, one of them a bid. So I don't know. I think they're pretty weak this year, but I also don't really like NC State either. So I don't think either of these teams, I mean, are going to win many games other than obviously this one. I don't think they're going to win their matchup next round either. So
Yeah, honestly, I'm leaning towards the Wolfpack here. Personally, I think actually I think I had Texas in my preseason top 25, which is crazy. Somehow they end
really,
up making the tournament, so they make me look pretty decent there. Um, no, I think Will Wade has these boys ready to go.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with NC State here. I think they get the job done over Texas on Tuesday night. Personally,
Yeah, I think I'm about to agree with you. I mean, Dalen Swain's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's had a good season. Says he's averaging about 18 points per game along with 8 rebounds. But I mean, I think it's gonna be him versus Deron Williams if he can play his game. And as you said, Will Wade has these boys looking nice. I think NC State's more grounded team. Got two more wins coming into this as well. So
yeah. I mean, we saw what they did to those Tar Heels in Raleigh that one night, so they can get hot
yeah,
any night. So I could see them taking that one. Moving on to the second night of the first four in Dayton. Well, I'll probably be at this game, likely. And your boy was riding these guys' coattails towards the end, and I was riding them early in their conference season. They screwed me up. If
yeah.
you would have told me Prairie View won this conference, man, after some of those weeks I had with them, just keeping on taking them, and they were fucking me up. Like I wouldn't have believed you. But man, these guys wrote the ship, and they're here, and you got to give them props. You know, winners of 5 of their last 5. Like give them their flowers. They made it. They have to face Lehigh, and they're the dog in this one, but you know they've been dogs, and I like them. I like them to get the job done here. I don't know about you, but
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the first one where I disagree with you. I got a good buddy I played AAU with, plays football at Lehigh, so I tend to keep up with him somewhat. Shout out Garrett Guest, the boy. He's a sophomore there as well. Lehigh, I mean, really, not you don't see too much about them on ESPN. I saw they had one crazy ass game winner from about half court. Um, but I'm not looking at Prairie View too much. I don't know as much about them as you do, but I think if I had to pick a team here, I'm gonna lean towards Lehigh to get us off, start us off this night. We should have boots on the ground here as well. Yeah, that'd be good to see you. Good to see you before these games tomorrow.
yeah, man, I'm
Man.
pumped. You know, I was really looking forward to hopefully getting off on Friday, but I didn't. But I got off Wednesday, Thursday, and it just happened to work out that the Red Hawks are playing Wednesday night, and I can make that trip. So super looking forward to seeing the boys up there in Cincy and Oxford, and and Dayton area, so it'll be electric and we'll have a lot of fun. So um, and that moves us right into Miami, Ohio, SMU, which is, I mean, both of us were probably going to be a little biased here. I'll let you start us off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start us off with the fact that we really shouldn't even be in this position. I mean, I don't understand how you put an undefeated team in a round of 68 game, not automatically in the round of 64, not really getting in that large bid to the round of 64. I mean, at this point, it's gonna make teams think like, what's the point of a regular season in a smaller conference? Like, why wouldn't you just in a conference that lets every team get into the conference tournament? What's the point of playing 31 games just to lose one game in the conference tournament? You got to still fight for a spot in March. That's where I'm getting frustrated, and it's like you win 31 games in a row. You're everywhere getting talked about. You can lose one game, like one unfortunate game after winning 31 straight, and you're putting a not a chance to not even make the round of 64 is kind of crazy to me.
No, I agree with you, man. I mean, it's it's unfortunate to see us in this position, but at the same time, I think it's gonna be good for the boys. I think it's gonna give them a little chip on their shoulder. Personally, I don't think SMU had a great end of the year. Um, I didn't think they'd be in the tournament, honestly, but they're here. Um, but going back to those conference tournaments and conference schedules, like every conference tournament is set up differently. You got some conference tournaments that only take 4 teams, 6 teams, 8 teams. Some take them all, some don't take them all. So it does still matter what you do in the regular season for these smaller conferences. But yeah, I mean, we just weren't set up well. No one wanted to play us. Travis still did a heck of a job keeping all the talent, keeping most of the talent that we had. And whatever happens, give props to these Red Hawks. They fought hard this season, and I think they're going to fight hard against SMU here on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, man, it's been a hell of a season. Being here to watch has been honestly like insane. I'd never expect that. In my 4 years of college, I'd be able to watch a team, especially a team that I represent, go to school here, your alma mater, man, and just to be here during this time has been it's been so much different. I remember coming here as a senior in high school, just visiting the campus, and went to just a game with a few of my buddies. Barry, one of my buddies in Pike Gap here, another buddy Isaac Squire, and I wouldn't say there was 50 fans. We got to sit like first row for $20, and the difference now when
Yep,
I go to the
yep.
games, the atmosphere has just improved so much. And yeah, Travis Steele's got them boys working hard. I really hope he stays for another year. And like you said, we're gonna be a little biased here, but I think we opened around plus 300, plus 250 on this game. All rightfully so. It's gonna be an SEC team. SMU's got some good players in Boobie Miller, but always gonna have to lean towards the Red Hawks. Got boots on the ground there. We're gonna have plenty of Miami boys there for sure. So I think that's gonna
Oh
help.
yeah, it's gonna be rocking. I mean, Miami's campus is literally less than an hour away from this place, and maybe an hour. I'm not 100% sure, but man, I mean, you said it best. Like, I mean, I graduated last May. But I went to games. There was nobody there. I actually went to the home opener this season before I moved down here to Florida, um, and against Old Dominion. There's maybe a fifth of that stadium filled, not even. So I don't know, just to see like the belief come to fruition, and we almost made the tournament last year, a bucket away from beating Akron last year. So it was a long time coming, and we're happy to be here, but we're not happy to be here. We want to win this game, we want to earn it. So yeah, I know me and Buck are going to be taking these spread hogs at plus 7.5, and we're also going to be taking them on the money line as well.
100%. Let's go Red Hawks, baby.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that gets us through those first 4 games. I went with what I go. I'm going. All right, I'm gonna battle you. I guess I'm gonna go Howard. I'm just gonna go Howard here in the first
Starting
game.
off with
Might
Howard.
be stupid, but
All right.
I'm gonna go with Howard. I'm gonna go NC State. Um, and then I'm gonna go Prairie View in Miami.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with UMBC. Like I told you, I mean that's just a team that I've seen consistently in March coming out of that conference. Like they're from a little bit stronger of a conference. Although I mean I've seen Howard a few times as well, but I'll take UMBC in that one. I think it's gonna be a close game. leaning towards NC State as well. Same with you. And then going against you on the Prairie View pick, taking the Lehigh boys, and then obviously you got to ride the Red Hawks, baby. 7.5, honestly, to
Got it.
me is just disrespectful. But I mean, it's
Oh, that
understandable
is.
why it's
I
that way.
when I was at work watching the selection show and I saw we were playing SMU, I was like, all right, we'll probably be the dog, maybe like 2, 3, 4. Seven's crazy, bro. Seven's crazy,
Crazy. Rarely
and
see
I
that
think that's gonna give
in those first 4 games.
it'll be a sight to see for sure. Um, all right, let's move on to Thursday. I think how I want to do this is okay, interesting. Let's do this. That is not all the games, but it's all right. Let's just go. Oh no, this is it. Okay. So we'll just start off in that East region. Start off East region. We'll start off with that 116 game. Duke Siena. It will be in it's in Greenville, South Carolina, close to those Blue Devils. You got anything on this game out the gate?
I mean, watching Duke just coming off the ACC tournament dub pretty easily. Honestly, it's a real good team this year. I don't think they got the same star power as they did last year. Obviously, I do like the Boozer twins. Little Boozer stepped it up through the ACC tournament with Foster going down for sure. I do think this is a team that's going to make a run. I'd say they're going to probably start it off pretty hot and put the force down on these Siena boys, especially with a game in South Carolina close to the hometown. And yeah, I think they take it down pretty easily without a struggle. I'd say they're commanded probably 30-point dub, cover that spread.
You think they cover that 29.5? It's a lot of
Yeah, I
fucking
mean
points,
it's
dude.
a lot of points. It really is in March especially. But I mean I think they come out win the first half by 20, and they just got to get 10 more in the second half.
Um, yeah, I mean the Siena guys, they had a hell of a season, um, and that they play in a tough like. Don't give me credit. I mean, like, don't give these guys. Some people don't give these guys enough credit. They play in a difficult league that people don't really give that much credit to. You know, they're facing likes of like Marist, Quinnipiac, a really solid Merrimack team this year that they had to beat in the championships. But it is Duke. It is Duke. So I think 29 points is fair. But I probably won't be touching this spread or the game in general. But yeah,
Yeah,
Duke
definitely
moves on. That's just like I can't get myself to take minus 29.5 or a plus 29.5 in this situation. I don't know about you.
for sure.
Um, moving on. We got Ohio. Oh, I love this game.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I'm
is this
so excited. I'm not working Thursday. I'm so excited for this game. I don't even know if it's Thursday. It might be Friday, but this game it speaks to me because I was high on TCU back in the non-con. You remember when I put them in my top 25 after that close loss to Michigan? But they're playing Ohio State in the first round here. I'll start us off here. So TCU is the dog, 2.5 point dog, and this game is in Greenville as well. Um, Far away from each school. These fans will travel, in my opinion. Both of them. Uh, I mean, Thornton, man, he's a dog. He's so good. He has been just putting this team on his back. These Buckeyes, they're so proud to be here. They don't want to let anybody down. But also, you got these Horned Frogs that they play in the Big 12. They've had some good dubs, and I don't want to do it to you. I don't know how big of I don't know if you're a Ohio State fan at all, but I like TCU, man. I think they get the job done here personally. I know Thornton's gonna do everything he can. but I think TCU just has a little bit more firepower, and they let Thornton get his, but they lock up everybody else, and TCU moves on. Personally, that's me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna surprisingly to you, probably I'm gonna side with you. TCU coming out of the Big 12. As you know, I'm a big Mountaineers guy, West Virginia baby. Rough year out of the boys this
Oh
year,
yeah,
but I've watched TCU play a good amount, and I've watched the Buckeyes play as well. Beat the Mountaineers in a little double OT game early in the year this year. And I agree. I think Bruce Thornton's going to get his 20 points, but I don't think he's got enough backup, enough firepower around him. And he can't do it all. Definitely not in March. I do see them opening at -2.5, but I think TCU +2.5 at the first game of the tournament as well. I think that's a line I could take.
I agree. Especially like them being the 9 seed. I think them sneaking into this turn. I mean, they didn't sneak in. They had a nice end of their year in conference play to make it, to solidify themselves as a dancing team. But yeah, give us the Horned Frogs down there in South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Moving
22
on.
wins out of the Big 12 is hard to do. I think I'm agree with you there as well.
Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna let you start us off here. The St. John Northern Iowa battle.
Yeah, I got you, man. Uh,
I think this game is
Saint
Friday. Yeah, it's on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, St. John's coming off a great tournament win, commanding win against UConn. Was it last night? 2 nights ago, maybe last night. Um,
Yeah, I think it was last night. Yeah.
yeah, nice 20-point dub. I was watching him play, and this is St. John's team, another team that you see here consistently coming out of the Big East. And, I mean, they're a real good team. They're a real deal. I love their coach, love the players. Think they got what it takes. I haven't really. I'm sure you know much more about this Northern Iowa team than me. And I mean, these 12-5 upsets, like they happen every year. So anything can happen. But looking at the lines, 11.5 point spread on this game, and I'm not really looking to take any bets here. But as a pick for who's going to win, I think St. John's handles business at least to start, and is a team I could have going a little bit further than just the first weekend.
Yeah, I think this 11 number is spot on. I mean, St. John's just blowing the roof off UConn in that championship game is it shows a lot. I think that Rick Pitino has these guys ready to play at the right time. Um, this 11.5 number really scares me. It's kind of telling you like maybe Northern Iowa can hang around, um, but at the same time, you find yourself down 6 or 7 points late in the game. St. John's covering that with some late free throws down the stretch, so I probably will stay away from that spread as well. But I mean, Northern Iowa, they're a defensive-minded team, so they may give these Johnnies a little problem, but not enough for them to surmount to win this game. And yeah, give us the Johnnies to move on. The more I talk about this game, the more I like that 11.5. I'm not gonna lie, with the Northern Iowa.
Really, really, yeah. I mean, like we
Yeah,
said, I mean, I would stay away from that, but just from a team perspective, a money line perspective, I think St. John's handles business. But like you said, I mean, I think that 11.5 line is pretty perfect. It's gonna be right around there, 10-point game, 12-point game, something like that for sure.
I mean, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, all right, Northern Iowa, they're gonna hang around this one. But don't I shouldn't pull that trigger. We'll see. Check the picks page. Um, Cal Baptist. They were my first pick of Average Guy Hoops. First day, opening day, November 3rd. Been on these guys all year long. I love them. I'm so proud of them that they beat Utah Valley last night to give us that clean sweep. You gotta love it. But I mean, Kansas is Kansas. Bill Self himself. uh, in March. Done it before. Do it again, probably not this year, but you never know. This game will be on Friday, I believe. Yep, Friday, 9:45, and they're favored by 14.5 points. I don't know, man. That's a lot of points, but it is. It's Cal Baptist, but they are playing in California, well, home field. What do you talk to me a little about how you feel about this Kansas roster and how they're playing as a
Yeah, I mean, this is a different Kansas team under Bill Self. It's a team that with Kansas you don't really see too often. A team that can be so inconsistent, and it's like when you're watching this team throughout the Big 12 and throughout the season, it's like you really don't know which Kansas team you're going to get, and that all really comes from Darren Peterson, with his injuries and decisions he's made on how much he's going to play and how much he puts forward for his team. But I mean, you got to hope in March the players that care are going to put themselves out there until the final whistle, going to play through injuries, play through any discomfort that they're feeling. And I think that Peterson's one of the best players in the college basketball this season. And if he locks in and forgets about all the drama and gets out of his mind. I think Bill Self is a great coach, and I think this Kansas team's a really good team when they're playing to the best of their capabilities. I a really good win against Arizona, who I personally think is one of the best teams, if not the best team in college basketball right now in this year, and gave them their first loss. So I think Kansas gets it done. But Cal Baptist, an impressive run. Great win last night, but you got to feel bad for the Utah Valley guy missing that dunk. You see that clip, man? I just watched it and just felt terrible for the
Of
kid.
course, I saw that clip. I watched that whole game, man. You know, we were
Yeah,
on the edge of our seat. I mean, I had 5.5. I had plus 5.5, but I also sprinkled on that money line as well. Cal Baptist, so cha-ching, that goes through. Um, luckily, but I do love Cal Baptist so much. But I mean, these odds makers, they're incredible, man. We got to give these guys credit. They're so good at what they do. 13
oh
and a
yeah,
half
man.
sounds right. Um, I it just bumped up to 14.5 maybe. It opened at 9, so you're getting some better value. You know, maybe we'll wait, check the picks page. If I can get this Cal Baptist team at 16.5, I might just take it. But I don't know if we see the upset. I think Kansas is just Kansas here. But I mean, this guy on Cal Baptist, you got to give him some flowers here. Dominic Daniels Jr. Remember the name, averaging
Oh, yeah.
23.2 points a game, fifth in the nation. Dog played all 40 minutes in that Utah Valley game. All 40, 23 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, 38.5% from three. They got to put a hand in his face. They might have to double him. He's only 5'10" too, but he's a dog. Um, so yeah, if this line jumps anymore, probably gonna have to take it. But yeah, I think Kansas wins, but I do like Cal Baptist to probably cover that big number. Kansas is they're getting name value here, and we'll take that. So, but yeah, Kansas moves on. Probably the Cal Baptist spread.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. I had boots on the ground for a Kansas West Virginia game at the Coliseum this year. It's a great game, one of the first ever West Virginia games I've been at in the Coliseum. Had a great time with my pops and got the dub. This Kansas team's just streaky. Like I said with Peterson, when he goes out and he's not playing late games, I mean that's when they lose him. But I mean he's got surrounding players. He's got White with him. He's got that big man Badunga,
Melvin
and I think
Council.
oh yeah. And I think this next matchup, if Kansas and St. John's both get it done, I think that could be one of the best games of round two for sure.
I mean, dude, Cal Baptist could win this game. Like honest, like probably not. I don't think they have the
Yeah.
firepower. It's similar to what we were saying about Ohio State TCU. Like they have that Thornton guy, but you know he gets his. You hold everybody else to theirs, and you hopefully survive. You know.
Yeah, I hear you there. I mean, It's like y'all one kind of focus on. I completely agree. That 43-point game he's coming off of, obviously going to have a hot hand. You're going to look for him to start. And I mean, I understand that there is a world where Caleb Baptist does take this game, but I just think if Kansas is playing their best ball, I mean, that 15-point line sounds about perfect, like you said, man.
All right. We're gonna start a new new recording here, so bear with us. But we'll have these picks rolling out again as well. I might mash them together. They might be two different separate videos. Don't quote me yet, but we'll see you guys shortly.
Sounds good, man. See you in a bit.